are today at Harris Auto Racing. What we're doing here today, we're talking about the Harris Clash, Deer Creek Speedway, August 8th in Spring Valley, Minnesota. We're with Kyle Brown from Harris Auto Racing, the owner of Harris Auto Racing, and last year was probably since 2003 was the first year that the actual Harris chassis won the Manufacturers Cup. So it was Kyle's turn to win the Manufacturers Cup. What did that, what did that mean for you?
Well, it was obviously the Harris Clash has been a big part of this business for a long time. Whether you being involved here or not, it's still we still take it really serious because it's got our name on it or your name on it. But it was really important for us to be able to do that. I think that's kind of like one of the notches in your belt as a chassis builder that you want to get. And we've been working hard, and Tom had a hell of a year last year, so it was one of them deals that just worked out, and to do it at Deer Creek was cool too because that's a tough racetrack.
Yeah, well, and Deer Creek it's a very competitive racetrack. They put on a heck of a show. The racing there is, in my opinion, second to none. I mean, Tom, of course, got the lead right away, but the rest of the racing was really good, and it's just a must-see, must-attend event for fans and whatever because it is so competitive. And last year we started the group 3 wide. What'd you think of that?
Yeah, that was interesting. You don't realize how wide that racetrack is until you get 3 wide on it, and they all did a really good job of keeping it clean and green. So. Well,
when they approached me about doing that 3 wide, I'm thinking, well, Boone gets by with it. So I mean, and that's basically just a little bit. That racetrack's just a little bigger than Boone, but it's basically a very similar racetrack to Boone Speedway. So what's been new and exciting at Harris Auto Racing? What's been going on?
Yeah, we've been building. We got behind there last year. We had a lot of orders. We had a way above average sales year, and some of the supply issues that we've all ran into put us behind there. So we just been trying to get everything built, and we're still working hard on setups and stuff and development, but the biggest thing is just getting all the customers taken care of, everybody that ordered a car, and we're getting there. We're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. So I think at one point we had 84 cars total that we were behind, and I think now we're somewhere in the 30, 40 range. So that it's been kind of nice. You wonder what you're going to do when you're caught up with that list.
Sure.
That's really just nose to the grindstone type of attitude around here.
It's always nice to be behind. Of course, the guy that's 20th on that list probably isn't thinking that he's not so thrilled about you being that far behind. Yeah. But it's good to be behind.
Absolutely.
So what's your opinion of the Deer Creek Speedway? You've raced there. I know you were up there not too long ago and running a show up there.
From a fan perspective, I think it's probably one of the better choices in the area. At the end of the day, you're providing an event that people are going to go watch, and I think that I don't know if you've had a bad feature yet. There's a very good highlight reel almost every year from that race. So I think where you're at is great. I'm learning to like the track because of how much we've raced there.
Sure.
So we're getting better there, but it's I think it's a good choice and I like it, and it's really not too far. So.
Yeah, no, it's they put on a heck of a show. I mean, and the people at Deer Creek, the Queenslands, are wonderful to work with. And like I said, they put on such a great show for the fans, for the racers. They just do a great job.
Yeah, the one thing about that place that I'll remember forever is the first time we went there. I think they had 4.5 inches of rain that day, and I thought that, we were getting ready to leave in the morning. There's no way this place is going to race, and we got there, and it was an excellent race. There was no holes. I mean, it was just the pits weren't even that bad. So they know what they're doing, and I think that that's a good choice.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you were. I remember that because it's misting. And I'm looking at Cole, so what are we going to do? What are we going to do? He says, as long as it quits by 4 o'clock, we'll be fine. And I'm like, yeah, right. Yeah. Okay, sure.
That's what everybody
Sure enough, it was. As soon as the rain quit, he says the rain's supposed to quit by 4 o'clock. Rain quit at 4 o'clock. They packed that racetrack in, and it was an event.
Yeah. Yeah, it races good whether it rains or doesn't, and they've got the equipment to take care of that place. So I'm definitely going to be there to support it and watch it. And, you know, from a fan's perspective, it's a great place to be. So.
Well, I know we've got definitely some Harris cars that are already pre-registered.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So that's exciting, and in fact, I talked to some of them last night at Clay County Speedway. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you'll have a pretty good car count. I know
Sure.
a lot of, you hear on the phone what people's plans are, and I know there's a lot of people going to travel up and race race the week. So.
Yeah, it sounded like I said, when talking to everybody last night, it sounded pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, thanks again for the interview, Kyle. We appreciate you taking the time today. Here we are. We're talking about the Harris Clash again, the 32nd annual Harris Clash, Deer Creek Speedway in Spring Valley, Minnesota, August 8th. Mark your calendar. It's a must-see, must-attend event, and we will see you all there.